Time to start talking all things football. Justin Jarrett has the latest.
Hey, it's Monday and it's officially high school football season, and that means it's time for Lowco Lights on WHHI, powered by Lowcosports.com. The Friday night lights were shining bright in 3 spots around the Lowco, and we had Lowco-on-Lowco matchups in 2 of those venues and a state title defense launching in the other. Not bad for a dress rehearsal before the full onslaught this week. Let's start on Ladies Island, where Team Lowco's Wes Kerr was on hand for Beaufort Academy's home opener and the debut for new Hilton Head Prep coach Doug McFadden. The Dolphins hung in early, but they couldn't corral BA's Nych Underwood and Dietrich Shuford. Shuford threw for 168 yards in the score and added 109 yards and 2 TDs on the ground, and Underwood racked up 181 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns and snagged a pair of picks on defense, powering BA to a 36-7 victory after dropping its opener to Northwood Academy last week. Shuford joined us on Lowco Pigskin Live after the game to share his insight from under center and help break down the keys to BA's victory. I made the trek up the road to Walterboro, where another matchup of Lowco squads was on tap, with Colleton Prep opening its season at home against John Paul II. The Golden Warriors came out hot off the rip as Sebastian Slusny stripped the ball away on Colleton Prep's first possession, leading to a Bryant Jolly touchdown run, but the Warhawks defense buckled down the rest of the way. Cale Owens and Perry Corbett hooked up for a touchdown pass to tie it, and Walker Bryan broke a long TD run for a 13-6 halftime lead, before Connor Nettles' field goal was the only scoring in the second half. CPA pitches the shutout over the final 3 quarters and wins it 16-6. JP2 lost leading receiver Jackson Sanders to an injury in the second quarter. And Hilton Head Christian Academy opened its Skeeza Class 3A title defense at home against rising Skeeza 4A power Porter Gowd, with our friends from Beaufort's Own on the broadcast. It was a tough night for the Eagles' young defense, which couldn't slow down the Cyclones' power rushing attack led by quarterback Nolan Schumann and running back Jamal Flood. But the offense did its best to keep pace for much of the night. Reed McCollum was spectacular in his debut as QB1, completing 29 of 38 passes for 365 yards and 2 touchdowns, and adding 152 yards and a TD on the ground. Harry Cunningham was on the receiving end of both touchdown strikes and finished with 128 receiving yards, and Joey Haupt went over the century mark receiving. Ron Peduzzi has a hot new gunslinger, and the Eagles are going to be fun to watch. They travel to Battery Creek on Friday, and will also have Lowco-on-Lowco matchups with Whale Branch at Bluffton and Colleton County at Hampton County, plus 11 other games on the first full slate of the season. Be sure to join us live on Friday night from 9:30 until we round up all the scores, stats, and highlights we can find from around the Lowco, including live look-ins from correspondents to the biggest games, post-game interviews, and much more. We'll also be live at 9:30 p.m. every weeknight starting this week, so tune in to the Lowco Media YouTube channel for all the local sports news you need all season long. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
So how's your water doing this time of year, especially coming after the tropical storm? We'll talk about that and what's ahead for the Beaufort Jasper Water and Sewer Authority when we continue on the WHHI Daily News.